Here is a touching case report of CBD cannabis oil for cystic fibrosis. Cystic fibrosis is a recessive genetic disorder that impairs the normal clearance of mucus from the lungs, leading not only to breathing difficulties, but also insomnia, inflammation, and problems across several other organs, including the pancreas, liver, kidneys, and intestines. In this case report of a 2-year-old boy with cystic fibrosis, he'd experienced respiratory distress and digestive problems since birth. Diagnosed at 10 months when he began wheezing, his multidisciplinary care team helped to achieve some stability with dietary supplements and physiotherapy sessions. But after more than a year of treatment, he still had audible wheezing, abdominal distension, a severe cough every morning and night after he ate, and snoring so intense that it interfered with his and his parents' sleep. When his doctors began him on a CBD-rich full-spectrum oil, 5 weeks of twice-daily administration led to a significant reduction in symptoms. Using an oil with around 58% CBD and 4% THC, the doctors and parents titrated the dose to find the best therapeutic effect. In this paper, Table 1 closely tracks the improvements of his symptoms over the first 5 weeks of treatment. The parents reported improvements shortly after the first week of CBD use. By the 5th week, the cough had disappeared completely. The breathing was no longer noticeable. The physiotherapist noticed an improvement in breathing and a less distended abdomen. The parents also reported decreased irritability and increased appetite. When he was up to 20 milligrams of CBD per day and about 1 milligram of THC per day, he reached his peak improvement in oxygen saturation of his blood, rising to 98%. For dosing, they tried up to 75 milligrams of CBD, but eventually found the ideal dose to be 50 milligrams of CBD per day, which included 3 milligrams of THC. Finally, 5 months after starting the CBD-rich oil, the parents reported that the patient is, and I quote, "a very active child. He plays and runs with his brothers every day. He has excellent respiratory quality, no wheezing, and good quality sleep," end quote. Eventually, they stopped using the product to protect the liver, but even after that, the patient's improvements were maintained. Cystic fibrosis is a notoriously tricky disease to treat, so it's hopeful to see the many biochemical tools used by the cannabinoids put to good use.